Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-July general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles should that resonate with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about in regards to your love life, what Spirit wants to reveal, show to you, to give you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance. But with this reading, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether you're together or apart from this energy. And let's see why they're coming through for your love reading and what messages they have. So we have children. And it says your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so this energy around you could be someone that you have kids with, wants to have kids with you. I don't know why that's being brought up, but if that's not so much the case, it could definitely indicate there's a little bit of immaturity going on here. A playfulness maybe in the highest hopes that it could be in. But someone's acting a little, immature is kind of what I get for most of you. Let's pull some more cards before we dive deeper into that one. Tell me more. Attraction. Okay, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, I do feel that despite you knowing that this person could be immature, a little bit childish, I do feel there's an energy of attraction to it. Now, with this children card, it could also indicate someone that is much younger than the other person here. You could be much younger than the person you're attracted to, or vice versa, right, Virgo? I want to know more. Tell me more. Oh, okay. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I got to be real with you, and what I feel from when that card pulled over was almost as if like this is an attraction of someone you don't want, or like not that you don't want, but like is not good for you, or that could be a little bit unready, unsure, but the temptation is strong right now. Someone is really like wanting a taste of the forbidden apple, or like maybe even like I don't know, it's just like always this strong pull to one another, even though knowing that this isn't good for one another. It can't help but kind of always be strong between the two of you. I do feel like someone has unfinished business with you, Virgo, and that's why they're keeping this going. But someone is trying, honestly, with this child energy, like to have their cake and eat it too. And I do feel with this like religious factors, again, this doesn't have to be, could be someone's like religious, came from a religious background, sure, but I feel more like of a higher vibration. Like knowing that why, is this person coming back or wanting to talk so we can start another karmic cycle? Like maybe Spirit is trying to tell you something about the growth you're meant to do coming out of this with this person. Even though maybe you're attracted to, the passion between the two of you, the magnetism between the two of you is very undeniable. Spirit is saying like, there's more to love and romance than what this person can give. And I don't know, I'm not trying to be shady, but I don't know if they can even give that much other than a good time, a fun time. Someone may be awakening to a higher and greater purpose in love and romance. And maybe there's something about this person, you know, coming back in, or this person wanting to reconnect, that is meant to close out this time around, Virgo. Because you know what's better for you now than you did before when you started it with this person, or where you last ended things with this person. Someone has really sexy lips. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe they complimented you on your lips before. Someone could have like a birthmark or like a beauty mark around their mouth, on their lip maybe even. I'm even seeing someone that likes to bite their lip. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Virgo? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? So I gotta say, some of you may be dealing with a Leo or someone with very strong Leo in their chart. You could have strong Leo in your chart, but the Sun and the Strength card are here. Interesting. Oh, God. Yeah. There's something about this connection with you, Virgo, that makes them feel like an ego boost. Maybe because you're younger, maybe for some of you, it's not that you're younger, but you look a lot younger than you appear to be. Like, people always get shocked to hear your age. In that sense, you're very attractive, eye candy type of thing. So knowing that, like, having you in their pocket is something that gives them like a big confidence boost, ego boost to this whole situation. But I mean, yeah, they're trying to hold on to this knowing that you're kind of done, or that there's just, maybe that's why when someone is like really about to be done with you, people tend to cling on a bit, but I don't feel them doing the changes to make you interested in staying. Again, like, I feel for some of you, you know now that there's a higher vibration type of love out there of, you know, yes, good, strong sexual connection, physical attraction, but also, you know, spiritual soul type of bond, an emotional type of bond, mentally stimulation type of bond here. And this person, I think you're aware, is just not checking off those boxes. And I don't know, for whatever reason, they just want to hang on to you, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now, this is the vice versa tarot. This is the traditional sense of the Ace of Wands. This is kind of like the reverse here, or like the deeper side, another meaning to it. And with this Ace of Wands, yeah, I do feel they sensed. They picked up on, sensed, or found out about like your energy just kind of ready to move on, being over it. And that sparked a fire in them to reinitiate or get more interest into it. And I feel the first time you knew this person was reinterested is because of like going to your social media, going through your pictures, liking them, commenting them on them, reacting to your stories. That was the first. I think they were trying to find a loophole into getting back into communication with you to respark it. Now, others of you, if you don't have social media, or even if you do, I'm seeing like someone randomly sending you like a selfie, but like, I don't know if it was a nude per se or something that was sexually suggestive. They thought just like after no time talking, that would be the one to get you like all riled up into getting into this again. But they're doing this out of means of like still needing you around, or still wanting to have you as some sort of option to keep the fire going, to keep the passion going. And maybe that's what's the childish thing about it too. But with this Ace of Wands, yeah, maybe even some of you guys posted a picture, they saw a picture of you looking really good. I don't know, I'm seeing a bathing suit for someone out there that maybe was recently posted, and that kind of re-sparked them to reconnect, Virgo. And maybe even for some of you, when you saw that they reached out, or the last time they did, it always gives you this like feeling of, oh God, here we go again, right? And maybe in the past it was more exciting, but now it's kind of like, all right, what are you here for? I know why, but like, you need to tell me that. But anyway, let's get right on into it. How they feel about you is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, they know you guys have been through it, right? Like, I feel like this has been going on for quite some time. A few years even for the two of you. But yeah, I think they are really starting to feel like you're tired of keeping this up. You're tired of having this person's energy in your space. You don't want to hold space for it anymore. You're kind of seeing it's been taking up too much room. The problem is they like having that, occupancy in your chakras, in your space, in your energy. They like the fact that they used to get your sacral chakra really going, initiated. You definitely, Virgo, for them, activate and upgrade or boost their solar plexus chakra for sure. Like when they see that picture of you, when they see a message from you, there's a fire that kind of burns in the pit of their stomach. But what does that mean if you're not going to do much with it? You want me to carry this? It seems as definitely this is the type of person that is in and out or is expecting that they can do their own thing. And when they come back around, you'll be there waiting. No, and it's not even that you're taking it personally anymore. It's just you don't really have the time for it. There's other things you want to pursue. There's other things you want to do with your life. And so this person is like, whether you've told them this or they're just sensing that it's kind of running you down. It's wearing off on you, honestly. And you're looking to maybe close this. But what they think about you and think about this connection is the moon card. I'm sorry I have to blurt out the nudity. YouTube is not all about it, but Pisces energy, Cancer energy. Like with the moon card here, you're on their mind a lot more than they want you to be, Virgo. There's just this soul type of, and it's not the higher vibrating soul connection that you want to have, but it's more of like, again, the magnetism between the two of you that may be still carrying forward from the karma that they don't want to resolve between the two of you, that they want to keep going between the two of you. Usually I don't feel the moon being so toxic, but I kind of do here. And they want to keep this like toxicity going in the connection. They are starting to get a little bit, freaked out in a sense that you're not always going to be there. You're not always replying like you do. What's up? I feel as if you've done the shadow work, Virgo. You've done the healing work to kind of identify, the certain things about you that, like in the beginning of this, attracted you to this person. What did they fulfill you on a shadow side? Excuse me. That kind of like always felt one need, but didn't feel all the needs for you. And although you've done that work, you've done that identifying, they still have a lot of baggage to go through on their end. But again, like there's something about this connection that allows their ego to kind of be comfortable and feel safe. Whereas like you've evolved from that. And I think that's something they don't really understand, and it's something they don't really accept. But yeah, I mean, we're under my finger, there's a nude woman here on the side of the moon card. They still like fantasize and think about the times you guys were physically intimate with one another. If you ever did send any sexually suggestive pictures, they still have them on their phone and they still look at it a lot, okay? Especially late at night when they're alone. But yeah, with this moon card, I think there's some sort of alerts going on about this coming to an end, of this kind of no longer being an interest of yours that's kind of setting them off. What they like the most about you is the Strength card. Leo energy. Some of you could have a Leo rising, a Leo moon, or a Leo Venus. But yeah, you have this like ray of light to you, Virgo. You have a great smile. Some of you have great hair. Some of you have been working on your body and it's been showing, whether you've been doing some push-ups, some squats. definitely going to the gym quite a bit, and maybe some of you have been posting gym pictures. But I feel with the strength overall, like, this is part of the awakening you've come to, Virgo. You're holding a whole new standard, a golden standard that you're not going to compromise. And although it's throwing them off their game, they're seeing you as this more impressive type of person now. I don't know why it took, this long for them to figure that out, but it did. But I think too, like, the fact that you're so attractive always gets them going. There'll always be this urge for you, Virgo, that they find it hard to control. In some sense, I think their subconscious self knows that you have the upper hand in that. But again, with the Strength card, if none of those were your messages, essentially, you feed their ego in ways I don't even think you realize, and I don't think you even mean to do. But just by responding, just by engaging, just by like flirting back, gives them a huge ego boost. And they like that supply. But what they don't like about you is the Sun card. Interesting. More Leo energy here. But I feel with the Sun card, yeah, like they kind of thought maybe when you were ignoring and when you were not engaging that much, or kind of giving this like, I'm over it type of vibe, they thought you would come around eventually, that it would just be a phase. It's not a phase. I'm highly awakened now. I'm highly awakened to what we had, who I was back then, but who I want to become now. And you're just not part of that plan. And I do feel as if, Virgo, they felt rejected by you. And I think that has really hurt their ego in a sense, and something that they're still struggling to kind of overcome right now as we speak. But, also if you've been doing well without them, if you've been like posting a lot about going out or about how your healing has been or how good you're looking now, or people are hearing about it, this person's hearing about it because everyone's talking about your glow up, Virgo, they're not as happy for your success. Again, misery loves company. And I don't know if they do this consciously or subconsciously, but if they're kind of in a lower vibration, they're not thrilled by seeing people who they wanted to keep in that space transcend that. And I feel like that's exactly what you've done, Virgo. Someone could also have a white car as well. But what they like the most about this connection is the 8 of Swords. Gemini energy. Yeah, I think in the past you would bite the bait. I'm not trying to, like scold you for it. We all do it with certain people that we have that strong, passionate chemistry with, but that's where they had that idea that someday you would come around, or, again, like maybe they're just mad at me, but they can't deny what we have. They can't deny the history we have. Like, they could stay quiet all they want, but I know they're thinking of me. That's honestly how I feel they think you think, Virgo, whether that's true or not. But that, eventually they would come out of timeout. Eventually you'd give them the response back or the message back, and they'd feel like they can escape the timeout, like break zone that they were in with you and engage something new in it. I do have to say someone could have a criminal past. Maybe for very few of you, again, this is obviously not for everyone, but for a few of you, you were in communication with them when they were in jail, which helped them a lot get through that time when they were incarcerated. Or someone could work in like as a prison guard in that sense too. Or at least helping people get out of tough situations, like a life worker, like a social worker. Maybe you guys met through those types of programs. But for most of you, yeah, for the fact that eventually you would come around, bite the bait, that used to be your story in this. But what they don't like about you is the 6 of Wands. More Leo energy. I swear, if you have Leo in your chart, dealing with the Leo, check out the Leo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But they don't have their eye candy. They don't have their boost. And again, I don't think you're the only person that gives them the boost, but you're a big component of it. Again, I do feel as if it comes through the strong attraction physically, sexually. But yeah, they're not getting that same compliments, that same flirtation. And I also kind of feel too, this goes hand in hand with the Sun card. If you've been, posting or talking, people been witnessing your success, witnessing some sort of accomplishment you've had, a job promotion, a new start to a business, some sort of income coming your way, a whole new look, a whole new you, they're hating that you're getting all this attention. They're hating that there's other people that may be fulfilling, what they thought they were going to give to you, and that they were the only ones giving to you. It's almost like, Virgo, this person likes to have their pick of people, but with you, they thought you'd only be them. That's what I'm really feeling here. And I think the delusion of that is really breaking for them. And it's hard for them, again, to handle it, like I said before. Highest hopes is the Death card. And again, death traditional, death in reverse. They want to pull a Lazarus. They really don't want this to end. They don't want this to be the time that this is really depleted out. You're over it. You're on to the new. You're offering yourself to new opportunities, new situations appearing in your life. They're trying desperately to find a way to kind of revitalize this, whether that's energetically by doing things passive aggressively to get you to notice, or, if that doesn't work, they'll go to plan B and do something more evident, let's just say. But yeah, they were really hoping this isn't the final end. This isn't the final cycle. That there really is something that they could offer to you that would convince you to still keep this going between the two of you. And if you do have kids with this person, they're hoping at least that would be the thing, that they could always still stay in contact with you, but hopefully not even try to use your kids against you in that sense. Yeah, be careful with that for some of you guys. They'll use any tool to get this going. Let's just say that. But the deepest fears is the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Energetically, they're blocked. Your heart chakra is closed to them. Your door is closed to them. You're, meant it by saying to yourself or saying to them in the past that I'm done. I'm over it. I'm keeping my energy to myself because I know it's valuable. And I know that you're not going to meet me in the same way, or in at least the way that I want you to be. And it's not like you're trying to change them, Virgo, but you're trying to be, like I said, in a higher vibration that you don't know if they can meet at. So they're afraid the door really is shut on this, and that they can't get you to open up. You won't open up. They're not going to have their supply again. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold for the two of you within this connection? Are they going to do anything in the upcoming days, weeks that you need to be aware of, know about? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation and just pull more tarot cards, oracle cards, dive deeper into this whole thing. If you still have questions, let's get those answered in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading confirmed a lot for you, has given you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.